It's going to be terrible, and he stays home. But I'm there to support the president to prevent this thing from happening. And the pattern is that I fought. Candace keeps saying this is something that happened to me 10 years ago. This is something that has been happening to me. Been happening. Over and over. For criticizing Israel, I got a Media Matters hit piece about me when people were trying to kill me at Boston University. For going to Charlottesville, I got fired at RSBN. For pushing the issue, I got banned from PayPal. A year later, Ashley Sinclair got fired for being in a picture with me. When we led the Boycott War, I got banned from YouTube because one of Trump's fixers leaned in and called me a Holocaust denier and smeared me that way. After I went and fought on January 6th, I had my money frozen. I got banned from DLive. I lost my livelihood and my career. I got banned on Twitter 6 months later. I made no money for years. I was operating at a loss just to keep the live stream going on Cozy TV. And then I get accused of being a fed after all that. Now in the middle of this, calling out Trump correctly.
Milo, on the other hand, pushes the more common narrative, saying the only reason Nick had his funds unfrozen in 2021 was because he snitched to the FBI. Nick addressed this tweet directly on air.
This is under oath. This is under penalty of perjury. So you have Milo telling me on January 5th, the feds are telling me not to go, and I'm like, oh really? Then you have under penalty of perjury. And by the way, people went to jail over perjury on this or over obstruction. Under penalty of perjury, they say, did you turn over devices? Did you talk to law enforcement? Could it be more unambiguous than this? He said I can represent to his knowledge he has not been interviewed by any law enforcement, federal law enforcement, any law enforcement, or turned over any devices or anything else. And do you know how broad that is? No, nothing of that sort has ever happened. This was a full year. So back to Milo's question from the other tweets. Milo said, remember when Nick had his money frozen by the DOJ? Ask him how he got them to unfreeze it. Answer, informing. Then ask why it was or when it was unfrozen. Ask for proof. Well, I showed you. They froze it in January 2021. They unfroze it in July 2021. He says, why, when? Ask for proof. There's proof. I had an email from Elizabeth Deloy. She said, we froze the funds because of J6. We have the legal order from the DOJ that says, we froze your money on the 23rd, we unfroze it in July 2021. We have a statement from my lawyer under oath, under penalty of perjury, saying he did never interview with the DOJ or FBI having anything to do with J6 in any way ever. So if I informed to get my money frozen, then how could all these things be true? Because if I informed to get the money unfrozen, that interview would have taken place between J6 2021 and July 23rd 2021. But in January, or excuse me, when did the testimony even happen? I got subpoenaed in January 22. I think the interview was later in the year. So if the alleged informing took place in the first half of 21, how could my lawyer represent 22 that I never interviewed with law enforcement? Who would I inform to? If I was informing to get the money frozen, it would be about J6 during that window of time to the DOJ and the FBI. That's federal law enforcement. So either my lawyer has to go to jail and we have to go to jail for obstruction and perjury, or what's more likely is that a patriot, someone who actually is selfless, gave their money to me because they were inspired by the show, killed himself. It was like a wrong place, wrong time thing. They took an interest in me, in the money, they froze it. The 6 months that they could legally freeze the money without filing charges expired. They couldn't file charges because it was legit. They released it, and then a year later, I said I never talked to law enforcement. And there it is.
But Nick doesn't stop there. He publishes leaks proving Milo was working with the FBI and details them step by step.
You know, the good thing about telling the truth is you never have to worry about getting caught up in all the lies. That's a good thing. You know, when you're a liar, you have to worry about text messages from 4 years ago because the story's always changing, based on what suits. But first, let's start with the text messages from Milo. This is January 5th, 2021. I said, hey, what did the feds say to you? Apparently, Nick Elastic got a visit as well. On January 5th, the day before J6, Milo posted on his Telegram channel that the feds told him something about January 6th. Milo replied, lots of Proud Boys are getting them. I think they're trying to keep obvious targets away. It would not serve their cause if Enrique or Gavin or I were killed. It might actually kick off a right-wing riot at last. It would not serve the federal government's interests if Milo, Gavin, or the Proud Boys were there at J6. That's why they were warned. They want Republicans simmering, not boiling. Just between us, I was given a friendly warning that no law enforcement agency would be able to guarantee my safety. They basically said, we're asking you not to go. If you insist, it may become an instruction, meaning an insurrection, I think is what they meant. Or rather, they're ordering him not to go if he means instruction. We're asking you not to go. If you insist, it may become an instruction. The FBI is telling him, you are hereby ordered not to go to J6. This is the day before. No one knew what was going to happen. No one knew there was going to be a riot. This is the afternoon of January 5th. And Milo says the feds told him, don't go. If you insist on going, we will order you not to go to January 6th. He says, looks like Enrique just got banned from the entire District of Columbia. I said, shit, okay, thanks for telling me that. I'll keep it between us. Well, in case you lie about it 4 years later. I agree with what he said on Telegram. Something's up. I have a bad feeling about this one. On that first capacity. Imagine shooting a man with your last bullet. He stands there on face. I said, I'm going to go to the Trump rally at the Ellipse and then get out of Dodge. He said, that would be smart. Don't be out at night, whatever you do. And honestly, I would just not be out and about. You're recognizable enough now. Rally and fuck off is smart. I said, yup, too much funny business going on to play around. Milo said, I've heard of 5 Proud Boys so far got visits from the feds this morning. Most of the New York guys who weren't home or already left for DC had on their ring cameras or their wives answered. I said, you know if the feds had a similar message for them? He said, ask me, don't feel left out. I said, I'm happy to be left out, lol. Okay? This is the person accusing me of being a federal informant or asset during, before, or after January 6th. Somebody who literally received a tip the day before, along with apparently a dozen other people who were told, don't go to January 6th. That's what they were told. This is the person accusing me. So just understand, this is not even a good faith accusation. Milo has accused me of a lot of things over many years. Your viewership botted. Your Twitter's botted. You've embezzled money. You are